She is proudly queer. She is fabulously fierce. She is joyous. And now she is the first Black queer woman to lead HRC.
Politipatrick. Politics, Patrick's way. Welcome back to Politipatrick. You guessed it. It's me, Patrick. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining. If you're old here, well, you're young at heart today. It is November 10th at 9:35, so thank you so much for joining bright and early with me. Today, we are talking about the one, the only Kelley Robinson, the queen herself. If you don't know who she is now, you sure will after these next 5 minutes. Let's jump right into it. On September 20th, Kelley Robinson was announced to be the new president of the Human Rights Campaign and the first Black queer woman to lead the group. She will take on the new role at the turn of the new year. Can we just talk about this woman's resume for a second? She is a veteran organizer in progressive politics who is coming to the Human Rights Campaign after serving 3 years as executive director of Planned Parenthood. No need to remind us all that she is taking on this role in the wake of the end of federal protections for abortion access, as well as a time when states are considering and passing anti-LGBTQ+ legislation. It's scary times, folks. She is Black, she is queer, she is a woman, a mother, a wife, but she lists her most important trait as proud. She just seems like a sweetie, right? Like we're all obsessed. And not to address the elephant in the room, but most of these quote-unquote progressive organizations have only ever been led by white people. Robinson is the latest Black woman and queer person tapped to head progressive organizations, including LaFonza Butler at Emily's List, Alexis McGill-Johnson at Planned Parenthood, and Fatima Gross Graves at the National Women's Law Center. Go them, because they're doing it right. While we're talking about elephants, let's just address the second one while we're at it. Alphonso David, who is Robinson's predecessor, was the organization's first Black leader in its history, but was also reported to help David Cuomo on his sexual allegation case. HRC, which is Human Rights Campaign, did fire him within 3 weeks of the report. So let's move on to the good stuff, which is Kelley. Let's take a listen to Robinson in HRC's announcement video on September 20th.
The real facts of the matter are that even though this moment is dark and it's hard, there is immeasurable opportunity in front of us for what's possible for our people. Because with crisis, there's always this moment of reckoning that comes, and with reckoning, there's an opportunity for transformation in ways that we've never seen, felt, or experienced before. I believe that we can make big, generational change happen right now. And I believe that we can do it together. I'm Kelley Robinson, and I'm the new president of the Human Rights Campaign.
Kelley, yes, you are. A conversation on the tip of everyone's tongue, however, is the fact that Robinson is taking office right after a crucial midterm election in the United States, when LGBTQ rights, abortion rights, and racial justice are all on the ballot. I sat down with HRC partner Loretta Lawler to discuss her assessment of Robinson as president and HRC's plan to directly attack these issues post-election. Hi, Loretta. Thank you so much for coming on the show today.
Hi, Patrick. Thank you for having me.
So after thousands of comments on social media and written responses from HRC members, we know that people are really, really excited about Kelley Robinson, but I wanted to hear from you on what Robinson's new position actually means to HRC and how that matters even more during an election cycle like this.
Well, first of all, I just want to say that I don't think there's any better fit for the organization. She is really unlike any of our past presidents in the fact that, yes, she is our first Black and queer president, which is amazing, but also in the fact that down to her core, she is exactly what HRC represents. I think a lot of our stakeholders really see themselves in her, you know? She's faithful, she's passionate, she's energetic, and really she's just plain fun. She gives a shit, which is what really matters.
For sure. And there's no denying that it's a difficult time to take on the role. I mean, abortion rights, LGBTQ+ rights, and racial justice issues are all on the ballot this year. How do you think she's addressing this?
Well, Kelley is the first person to acknowledge that it's a difficult time for the HRC community. A lot of our basic human rights were on the line this year. We have to remember that she's not your average president sitting in an office all day. She's been on the front line of social justice issues, I think, for over a decade now. There's no one with the hands-on experience that she has.
I love it. Thank you so much, Loretta, for coming on the show today. I appreciate your input. Have a great rest of your day. How sweet is she? I just wanted to expand quickly on Robinson's plan post-election. She says here, quote, "This looks like fighting for marriage equality and saving the lives of transgender people who are being murdered, working to ensure access to medical services from abortion to gender-affirming care, and pushing for dignity in workplace regardless of the industry," end of quote.
We did it, Joe.
You know what that means. It's time for PolitiPatrick Party Time, where you, the listener, get to call in and ask a question. We have Scott from New Jersey. Scott, are you there?
Hi, Patrick.
Hi.
I just want to say I've been listening to PolitiPatrick for a year now, and this is my first time getting picked for PolitiPatrick Party Time.
Aww.
And I'm so excited.
Yay.
But anyway, my question for you has to do with Kelley Robinson's faith.
Okay.
So, I know a lot of people are discussing how that plays into LGBTQ and abortion issues and her overall journey with that. Thank you so much.
Thank you for your question. She actually touches on this in her speech last week at the HRC annual dinner. So let's take a quick listen.
I learned some of the most pivotal lessons about what it means to be an organizer and an activist sitting in those pews. It's this idea of salvation, of survival, that has never been more true than in this moment.
It is the end of PolitiPatrick Party Time, and unfortunately that marks the end of today's episode. But I hope you guys learned so much about Kelley Robinson today, and please, if you are interested in learning more about the Human Rights Campaign, visit hrc.org. Thank you for talking politics Patrick's way, and I'll see you next time.